Today I'm hosting my own chat show. I'm very, very excited. With my special guest today, we're going to help you to pick up some very typical British English vocabulary and expressions. So sit back, relax, because
you're watching
Real English
with
Real Teachers.
Real Teachers.
So, should we meet our guest? This guy is really important in my life, and he's touched many people in his time. Not in a So I thought I would get him on the show. Charlie, come out here, you.
What were you saying about touching people?
Just that you've really touched people's lives.
Oh, lives.
Yeah,
Yes.
not physically. You haven't touched anyone inappropriately.
No, I haven't. My lawyer told me that I should say that as well. Yeah, I haven't touched anybody physically. Yeah.
Well, welcome to the show, Charlie.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. I thought I kind of had to do this because you invited me on your show before.
Yes, that was in Greece.
It was,
In
yeah.
the summer. Yeah.
Do you remember I was wearing a really nice shirt?
Yeah, it was awful. I really didn't like that one.
Oh.
What am I doing here?
Well, we're going to play Desert Island Discs. So I want you to choose between 3 and 6 songs
Okay.
that are kind of the soundtrack to your life.
Ah.
I want to learn about the bands, the artists and the music that's important in your life and what was going on in your life when you were listening to those tracks.
Okay.
Before we go any further, I'd like to say that this video has been sponsored by italki, a website for language learners to find their perfect online tutor. With over 5,000 tutors listed on the website, there's no doubt you're going to find one. You're going to find one that you like, aren't you? And you can have it anytime, anywhere, as long as you've got an internet connection. And you can even find some incredibly affordable community tutors that will allow you to keep your speaking practice up, to not lose what you've just learnt. And of course, Harry and I are on this platform. So if you wanted a one-to-one class with us, over the other 1,719 other native English teachers listed, then be our guest. So check out our link in the description box below after this video that will enable you to get $10 worth of italki credits after your first lesson purchase. So we hope that benefits you, but let's get back to the video.
So Charlie, what is your first song?
So my first song takes me back to a special memory of mine that only my primary school classmates know about. My sisters actually know about it because they prepared me for this event.
Okay.
It was called the Pop Mime in year 6, and it was an annual gig or festival that we all put on, and all of the students prepared a mime to a pop song. So miming the words, pretending that we're singing,
Right.
but creating a choreographed dance to go to the song.
Okay.
And mine, of course, was Shania Twain's very famous hit, That Don't Impress Me Much.
Interesting choice.
Yeah.
That I love that song. I bought that on single
Oh,
as
wow.
a tape.
Hi, bloody fine.
That don't impress me much.
Oh,
So you got the brains, but have you got the touch?
Why did you choose that tune to dance to? Because that's an interesting choice for a boy.
Well, my 2 older sisters had a big influence on me when I was growing up. And
Okay.
for some reason, I enjoyed impersonating a girl once or twice when I was younger. I was known as Charlotte back in the day,
Right.
and that's why I brought Charlotte to Real English with Real Teachers.
Yeah.
Oh, hello!
Who were you known as Charlotte by?
Mainly my sisters, because they liked
Right.
to dress me. It was mainly them that forced me into a skirt when I was a little boy.
Right.
And they wanted to dress me up because they wanted a doll to play dolls with.
Okay. So you were their doll, basically.
I was their doll. Yeah, they
Right.
tried to put makeup on me and stuff. And because I was the only boy, there was no other boy to tell me that's wrong. And
Yeah,
I
no.
only got positive reactions and attention. So I thought, oh, this is great. They're fussing over me. They
that-
care about me.
So you kind of liked the attention that you got from your
I think so.
sisters.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really interesting. So you were a doll, but did you ever end up on the doll?
Charlotte didn't end up on the doll.
Okay.
No, I didn't either.
Right.
Close to it. I was close
Right.
to being on the doll, but never have I ever actually signed up to the doll.
Right, okay. So, did you enjoy being a girl? How did you feel, apart from elated that you were getting all this attention? Was there any part of you that was embarrassed?
It was only 3 years after doing this that I started to feel remorse
Right.
or regret.
Yeah.
So it was in the secondary school that I
Okay.
realised, gosh, I used to dress up as a girl.
Bloody hell.
This is not normal behaviour for me.
How many people did you do that dance in front of?
The whole primary school.
Wow. Did
Yeah.
you not get the piss ripped out of you after that?
Weirdly, no.
Really?
No. I think they kind of respected how good the dance was because it was very good.
That don't impress me much.
All right, Charlie. Well, I'm fascinated to have heard about this Charlotte stage of your life, being a doll.
Yeah.
But I think we're all ready for your next song.
Okay.
What is next?
So the next one is going on to an adventure when I was a child that took me halfway around the world to Australia.
Oh,
So I went with my family and we had this
Right.
caravan trip.
okay.
And we were all staying in this one caravan for a whole week, going down the east coast of Australia,
Okay.
from Cairns to Brisbane. And it was a very intense holiday. We learnt a lot about each other. But I had these moments where I could break away and listen to my CD player that I had just got.
Right.
It was when it was new technology.
Okay.
And when it would annoyingly skip in the car.
Oh yeah.
Mine had an anti-skip thing. And I was just like, geeking out
God,
with
that's-
it.
But you love that.
And I put my headphones on, and I had this new album by a guy called Cisco, and the album was called Unleash the Dragon. But the song I really liked was Thong Song.
Yeah. Well, it's a great song.
Yeah.
It's a great tune.
You know it?
Yeah. It's hard not to. It's an amazing song.
Dumps like a truck. Guys like what? Baby, move your butt. I think I'll sing it again. She had dumps like a truck. Guys like what? All night long. Let me see that thong.
Why was that the standout song on the album? Was that because your sisters used to make you wear a thong?
No, I wasn't made to wear a thong.
Oh,
No. No, I think I liked it because it was easy to remember the lyrics. I would get very satisfied with myself when I could sing along to it.
Oh yeah.
And they actually all looked around, like my parents looked back into the caravan or camper van, and I realised I was singing out loud when I was a 10-year-old boy. That thong, the thong, thong, thong. And my mum was like, "What is he listening to?" So I wasn't allowed to listen to it.
Right. What
After
was your
that
mum
point.
like? Oh my God, he's been looking through the washing. Was she
Well,
worried?
weirdly, I think it was actually that year that my dad gave her a birthday present in front of all of us, and it was a skimpy outfit that had a thong.
Oh right. Was it like a?
No, it was actually underwear. It was just underwear, but
Right.
it was a thong.
I
And she'd
love
never
that.
worn this before, and she thought, "Oh my God, what have you given me?"
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
I think she had to return it.
But you can't. Surely you can't return a thong.
Yeah, I don't think she wore it.
No.
Well, no, maybe she tried it once.
You never know. I don't want to know. I don't want to put the image of your mum wearing a thong in your head, but
It's unfortunately already there.
I imagine out of politeness to your dad, she probably at least tried it on and wore it for a night.
Maybe.
I wonder what was going through your dad's mind when he bought the thong.
He was probably
Was
thinking he'd like to see that. Yeah.
Okay. Or do you think he was quite a fan of this song as well, and that he got the idea from Cisco?
Yeah. Yeah, we had some moments where we shared the lyrics. That thong,
Yeah.
The thong, thong, thong.
You like respect Dad. Yeah. Bloody love songs. You should get Mum one.
Yeah. But actually, we were in Australia, and it means a different thing out there. So I was very in my rights to sing that song without insulting anyone.
That's true.
Though it would be those thongs, 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 thongs.
Doesn't have the same ring to it.
No, and it wouldn't be as risque, would it?
No.
For a rapper to be rapping about flip flop on your foot.
No, it's not cool. Were you wearing thongs out there? I mean, the flip flop.
Just two, thong. I was wearing a thong,
Thong and another thong.
I was wearing one pair of thongs.
A pair of thongs.
Yeah, a pair of thongs.
Okay. Right.
Small thongs.
Do you reckon that song is popular in Australia? Do you think it was popular?
I think I brought it to Australia. I made it big in
Right.
Australia.
Okay.
Before they weren't really understanding why people were rapping about their shoes, but I made it very sexual out there for them.
I think Cisco's got a lot to thank you for.
I unleashed his dragon.
Yeah.
Not in that
What
way.
is his dragon? Is that his penis?
Nah. Yeah, I think it is actually.
Anyway, let's not talk about penises or thongs for any longer.
No.
I'd like to hear about your third song.
Okay.
So you've been travelling, you've been dressed up as a girl. These have obviously changed you massively, I imagine.
Hugely, yeah.
What's next in your life,
Well,
Charlie Baxter?
The next song that I would take us on to takes us further down the path of my life,
Right.
the journey of my life.
Right.
And I get to the point where I start to show an interest in drums,
Oh.
in drumming.
Okay.
So I bought myself, or my mother very kindly bought me a drum kit. And
How old were you?
I was 15,
Okay.
yeah. And it took me a year to get ready for this moment where I was introduced to this song. But this was the song that I practiced to with my fellow band members. And we performed this live. This was the first song I performed live as a gig.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
That's your first gig.
It was my first gig.
Oh my god!
And it was Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana.
That's a great tune.
Yeah.
It's a great track.
Okay.
Really good tracks.
Yeah.
But good to learn English as well. Apart from that, don't impress me much. That the grammar in that song doesn't impress me much. It's got really nice drumming.
Yeah. It's a good level for an intermediate.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what level would you say you were?
No more than that. Definitely
Right, okay.
no more than that.
If your drumming level was an English level, what would it be?
Probably a B2,
Yeah.
B1, B1, between B1 and B2.
Okay, so you'd
Yeah.
probably be going for the PET exam or FCE. You'd be going for the FCE, Cambridge exam.
Yeah.
But IELTS, you'd be about 6.5.
6.5.
Not bad.
Not bad. No, I'd get into university.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your band called?
The band that I eventually formed after that first
Right.
gig was known as Lizzie and the Walking Boys.
Right. Sorry, just laughing because it's so good.
Yeah.
Where did you get that from? Was it because your mum's called Elizabeth?
No, it's because the singer that we had was Lizzie. Her name was Lizzie.
And you guys just loved walking?
Well, I was a drummer, so I didn't actually do much walking on the stage.
No.
I was.
Or did
mainly
you do it
sitting.
standing up?
Yeah, I should have called us Lizzie and the two walking boys, followed by the sitting drummer.
Yeah, or the shit drummer. Why Walking Boys?
I don't know. We thought at the moment this is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lizzie what? Lizzie and the Walking Boys.
Yeah, what are we doing? We're boys. We're walking.
We're walking straight to the top of the chart.
Just walking there, slowly. We'll get there.
Slow and steady. Keep on walking.
Yeah. Slow and steady wins the race.
It does. It does.
And when did your race end? Did it come to an end? Did you break up like Nirvana?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Well, that must have been hard.
It was hard.
What happened?
So we just didn't really want to walk anymore, and Lizzie actually walked. She walked.
Oh, she walked.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she left us.
And you were just the Walking Boys.
And who listens to just the Walking Boys?
No, well, not even Lizzie.
Yeah.
She just walks off.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay.
we went our separate ways, really.
Okay.
But one of them is actually one of my best friends, Al, and he's now a professional guitar player and in a band, and he's even got I think he's maybe signed some sort of record label now.
And what happened to Lizzie? Where did she walk off to?
Well, she actually continued with her musical career for a good couple of years.
Really?
I think she held on to the dream a bit too long.
Oh, really?
And now she's probably got a normal 9 till 5 regular office job.
To be honest, it sounds like Lizzie was a bit up herself.
She was a bit.
Yeah.
Was a bit up herself.
In the music industry, did you encounter any people that were trying to take advantage of you? You know, did you have a hard time? Did the success go to your head?
Quite a few questions there.
Choose whichever one you want to answer.
I didn't have to sleep around to get ahead, if that's what
To
you
get ahead?
To get ahead. So those are my songs. I hope you enjoyed them.
They were great, Charlie. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
If you've got any more questions for Charlie about his songs, then drop a comment below.
Yeah.
And also, how about telling us about the soundtrack of your life? That'd be a good way to practice their English, wouldn't
That'd
it?
be great, yeah. Tell us your song and what it connects to in your life.
Yeah.
Using any of the phrases that you might have heard along the way in this video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my show. But, you know, thank you for joining me on the Harry Giles chat show, which I'm calling Chats with Hazel. See you in the next one. And thank you for joining me, Charlie Baxter.
Thank you very much.
You can go now.
Okay. All right.
See you later.
See ya. Bye, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, all right.